Okay, so I realized that I could have looked at the statistics to find out approximately how big Field 9 was, because there was only one field I harvested. So as I thought I remembered, it's just over 1 hectare. But we're now into October. It's apparently going to rain later. Not for very long, though. It has raining at 8, but just cloudy by 10. But October, I have some land now that has meadow grass. So I have a mower. Let's see what's in the... Definitely bigger than I need, or that I could even use. That is actually a real good deal. It only has 6.5 hours on it, so it's basically brand new. Not that I can afford it. But it is a good deal. But let's see, where is my list of things I need for grass work? I already have the mower, so I would need a tedder and windrower. Both are pretty cheap for a small one, which I only need a small one. Grassland. So this is perfectly fine for what I have. We're going to buy that. And then windrower, this is too small. So I was looking at this one, which is perfectly fine. And it does the one side. So you put, there's actually 2 lines together, so it's even better. Okay, so now we have a way of making it into hay and a way of getting it into one thing, and I need the baler now. That round baler. Which is pretty much, let's see, I didn't really look at the settings. I don't know what the difference is, so we're just going to go with the standard. Wait, let's see. Oh, there's not a consumable. Oh, we're not in this, so let's see. The consumable nut wrap twine would be obviously for square barrel. That's why it says square barrel twine. But I don't really know what the difference is. Maybe it's just a visual difference. But there we go. It's actually a little more than I had planned on because of the nut, but that's totally fine. And we also need bale spikes. I'm pretty sure they will work fine now. I know they worked fine last game. Before that, you kind of really didn't want to use bale spikes. You actually went with pallet forks. So if it's going to rain, though, we're probably going to want to worry about it after the rain. Not that I think the game does anything about it, but, you know. But we can bring stuff up to our fields while we're getting past the rain. Okay, so it's definitely raining, and I'm not going to do the I just want to see if it yells at me. Nope, I didn't think it would. It didn't before, not with grass. But I just wanted to see if that had changed. So now we're going to get past the rain. Okay, so the rain is done. So we can get to mowing. I think I own just like a straight square on this side. I don't own all of the stuff on this side of the creek. But we'll go around and draw what we own, I guess. I didn't mean to go all the way there. The break wasn't. Oh, it actually doesn't even matter. That's not real grass. Which is weird. But I did notice they were slightly different paints, textures, whatever you call the 3D ones. Okay, so well, do I own anything to the right of this? Oh. Yes. Well, we can just, I guess, start over here. And see how far. Yep, there we go. There is the edge, and I'm pretty sure this side was pretty much straight up to the field. So let's get on the edge of this. It's easier said than done. And I'm going to barely miss the tree, and then we're going to turn and meet this. So there is our area in here. Oh, and I want to see. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I mean, I was expecting that, but I am also a bit sad about it. Okay, now I should be able to go around. I'll have to drive on the previously cut grass at parts for pretty much the entire thing, which is not ideal. Okay, I think I have to go on this twice because I'm pretty sure that's just a little wider than one, so we'll do that quick and then reverse in. Okay, so that side of the mowing is done. So we're gonna go up to 2, and that's not a square section, so I think I have a little bit on the southwest side and then a lot on the southeast, but I'm pretty sure it's just to the I can look. So I think good, yep. Like I think that's the creek. So I think I just go from path to path and follow the creek or just know the creek is about the edge. Okay, the southwest side is not worth doing at all. I wonder if that can fit the a shed. We're going to look. So I know there's a couple small-ish sheds. That's not really small, it's just cheap. See. So I mean that can fit there. I know there's one that's slightly cheaper. Let's see what this is the same price, but that definitely fits better. So that's an option. Yeah, there's an 8,000, which I mean, this is the type that's all over this map. So I don't know if that fits quite right though. Yep. I know that could fit like down here pretty easily and would make sense. So that's cheaper. That's only 8,000. So this could fit here or the other one. It'll probably be the other one just because of the 2,000. Even though this is probably less wasted space by putting something there, but it'll be fine. Okay, let's get this unfolded. And get this metal cut. Okay, so that big hump would be where it spit out. So it cut this, but it couldn't throw it on the ground. So I don't know why it can't put it on the ground here, but something here is preventing it from dropping on the ground. I know that was a thing. I assume it's still a thing if you harvest a straw giving crop when there's snow on the ground. It can't drop the straw. So then you bring it and you put it in your shed, and you get the ginormous thing of straw because it had all the straw that it couldn't drop on the ground because the snow was in the way. And that does look like the same thing. I don't know what is there that it can't drop the grass on the ground. Like there might be something under the map. I wonder, let's go to the construction menu and yeah, let's see. Yeah, area is restricted, so there is something there. I mean, it might just be like some of the rocks for the creek, because I know the creek is also a restricted area. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll do the side by the path, the road. There we go. Let's go get both of these tedded. Yeah, I think this might be a little too wide, but I think I can just go around the outside now. And then I'll be done with this section, and then I have the section across the creek. I want to be as far over as I can because that is my property line. So I prefer to not kick too much over the side. If I can help it. Okay, now did I already do the cross this? I don't think so. No, I can see tracks. There we go. Now let's just go to the other side. I'm pretty sure that creek is small enough that you wouldn't have a problem getting a tractor over it. Now, I wonder how it's going to work with that. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a problem because, but this might. Okay, so it's just gonna kick it to where it is. It's not gonna kick it behind it. Yeah. It does look like it's not like losing it. It's just weird. Okay, I want to start on the other side. Which is awkward with the tree. So that's not even that great either. Actually, it'll be fine. Let's do that. Okay, I think around this mark. Let's go so that we're actually at the tree. So most of the line will be there, and I'll just have to readjust a slight bit when I get to the tree. Which should be basically what I should be at anyway for this combination. Yep. That'll be alright. It should be it should be a lot easier to do this now. I won't have to worry about trees anymore. Okay, I think, yeah, that's definitely going to be a little too wide to really have that be the outside. Oh, I mess that up, that's fine. Yep. Maybe don't drive into the... We can... Yeah, that's just a bit too much. So we're going to do this. And let's see about cleaning up the edge here. I might have left a little too much. It might be fine though. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so is that a little bit that did get kicked over to land I can't get it from? I think that's the only spot, so I'm not really... I got it. Wait, was that a little bit more? No, I think that's just tire tracks, right? That's... it is a little more. So we're going to... Okay, so now we just go down this edge and this side will be finished. I think I'm just going to build this up and we can do the other side tomorrow. Yeah, it's still just a grass field, so we're going to back in there and let's see, this does not have to be unfolded, just needs to be lowered and turned on. Now there's already a couple bale mods. I did not get the round bale extension mod. It's likely something I'll get at some point, but play with the baseline for a while. I did get the unload unfinished bales or unload bales earlier, whatever mod. Not necessarily for this, but for, you know, if I do cotton at all type of thing. It could be useful for this, though. It did definitely mention just regular bales. And, well, money's always good, right? Now, I did not get the bale trailer yet. I'm just gonna get the tiny one that I can actually afford, but it's pretty much all of my money, and I don't need to move the bales yet. So I will likely, well, once I'm done with these, I'll see about getting some contracts for October. There might be some more. I'm pretty sure that there's still new things. But there's, I'm sure, going to be still some of those. Let's see. Parsnips. Okay, that looks like that's the same stuff, so I wouldn't get that, but that's also the same. like green beans with the new thing. I don't know if there's cotton. Not that that's a new crop, but it's something that that's likely going to be the type of contract I look for. I might just go with, what I can do with my equipment, but we'll see. It definitely won't be till, well, at least tomorrow. And then hopefully I can get enough to get a shed. And this is why I don't turn on automatic drop. I can even hear the beeping. You can really see how patchy this is, and I might fix that in the spring. Depends on how much money I have, because I'm sure painting or planting grass isn't cheap. With the construction, not with the cedar. That is cheap, but I'm not turning it into a real field. Is that just tiny little spots I missed, or is that? That's interesting. What happens if I? Oh, can I not use it in? Yeah, you can't use it in third person. Bad. Okay, it must be left over because that looked like the same stuff. And I did have a couple spots where I left a tiny little bit of a gap on the windrower, so there's basically no hay here, but I'm going to grab it anyway. I want to make sure. I think actually that is fine. It's just the spring. So there's just this little area where I again left the gap in the windrower rows. And there we go. This one has been done. I even got 5 bales out of it. And a half. So, not bad. And I think winter is best time to sell these things, right? This probably won't be totally accurate, but usually isn't totally accurate until you've actually seen a whole year. There we go. Here's hay. But, I mean, it should be relatively accurate. So if that will be the high, it's not much higher than what it is now. But we shouldn't need to sell it until winter anyway, when it's the highest. So we'll see what it looks like in January. But that's pretty good for a day's work. And we have the other section on the other side to do tomorrow. Then we can worry about making some money this month.